Hello guys, welcome back to another video today, and today I'm doing another quiz video, which I have not done one in a few months, almost a year actually I think, so kind of another revival of an old series perhaps, but this is a quiz on every NASCAR Cup Series driver who has made a start from 2000 to 2022, and this guy actually updates it every year after the end of the season, which I'm glad he does. So let's start this quiz. See if I can do really good on this. And this quiz is made by Strickland Fan 82. I'll see if I can get a link to this quiz after I'm done. All right, and begin. All right, Harvick. 29-4. And the clues are the car numbers that they've started. Harvick has had 790 starts. I hope he runs a really cool 800 start car. Kurt Busch and Kyle Busch. Kurt, shame that the concussion took him out. All right, Newman. Ryan Newman. Matt Kenseth. Yep. Jimmy Johnson. Billy Johnson also appears too there. Earnhardt Jr., and the other many Earnhardts that have made starts. Truex, Hamlin, Jamie McMurray. So yeah, I'm able to do this. I'm able to figure a lot of these out pretty easily. Tony Stewart, Jeff Gordon, Clint Boyer. Yeah, just the clues that they give, they're easy for you to figure out. Casey Kane, Greg Biffle, yep, Biffle, Logano, yep, Joey Logano, two-time Cup champion now. Jeff Burton, yep, Jeff Burton. A lot of other Burtons appeared, such as Jeb, who sucks in Xfinity, and Harrison Burton. Alright, this one is a bit more challenging. Bobby Labonte. Terry's probably been added too, just because of that. Casey Mears. There's floatings that he may come back for a few races this year, which is pretty cool. Nemechek? Yep, Joe Nemechek. This one I think is Reagan? No, he's the one below that. Keselowski, that's right, Keselowski. And Brian Keselowski is, I think, older brother. Yeah. All right, 33, 115. Waltrip? No, he's further down. Menard. Because 98, 27, 21 are numbers he's more known to run. He's been more known to run in the past. He's retired now. Dave Blaney. Ryan Blaney's probably up there too. Mark Martin. Yep, Mark Martin. Carl Edwards. Shame he retired too early. Is this David Rudiman? No. McDowell, that's right. McDowell is like the ultimate journeyman of a driver. Goes from starting and parking to winning the Daytona 500. Eric Almirola. This could be his final season. We'll see what happens if Smithfield wants him to come back. Elliott Sadler. AJ Allmendinger. He's going to be fun to watch full-time, I would hope. I think he'll get a win. Stenhouse. He's been lousy in the 47. I don't know if they'll keep him after this year. He's been rumored as a candidate to replace Harvick or Almirola, either one if both leave. JJ Yaley. Yaley's a really underrated driver. He got rushed. Yaley got rushed. I mean, had he not been rushed, he would have been really good because he does really good in bad equipment. Okay, who's next after Yaley? Pruitt? No, not Scott Pruitt. Reed Sorensen. Now he's spotting, I think, for Mario Gosselin's team, DGM Racing. Castle? Yep, Landon Castle. Shame that he didn't really do that well with Colleague, but it's a shame that his sponsor went bankrupt, and now he's there. And there's Silver Spoon, Austin Dillon, David Gilliland. Yep, David Gilliland, 38. He ran so many different numbers, such as even the 92 when Ricky Benton I mean, that's going to be an entry people are going to forget. Ricky Benton running in Cup. Even had Timothy Peters. Boris Set? No. Marlin? No, Sterling is down there. Frankie Muniz is running an old Sterling Marlin chassis in ARCA. Brian Vickers. Yep, Brian Vickers. Mike Bliss? Nope. Sauter? No. Schrader. Schrader's a great guy. Kyle Larson. Larson, personally, I think is the best driver in Cup right now. Dale Jarrett. Like, Larson and Logano, I think, are the two best drivers by talent, to be honest. And probably, like, Chase. Maybe Chase Elliott, but he's been a bit inconsistent at times. I don't know. Hornish. Nope, not Sam Hornish. Quapple? Travis Quapple. His son, Carson Quapple, runs for Dale Jr. in Cars Tour. Kyle Petty. If only Adam Petty didn't die. He would have been great. Adam Petty would have. Chris Buescher. I think he could make the playoffs this year. Alright, there's Chase Elliott. We were just talking about him. Jeremy Mayfield. NASCAR, please reinstate him. Alex Bowman. Montoya. Yep, Juan Pablo Montoya. Sucks people are only gonna... It sucks that so many people only remember him for the jet dryer incident. Like, it sucks that's the case. Alright, yep, Terry Labonte was already filled in. Who's this one? Oh, DiBenedetto. Ricky Rudd. Yep, Ricky Rudd. Ambrose. Yep, Marcus Ambrose. Regan Smith, I believe. Yep, Regan Smith. Jeff Green. Yep, Jeff Green. Sucks how much his career derailed at the end. I mean, when he got full races for Sieg, he did amazing. Like, Jeff Green, I think, really still had a lot of stuff left in him had he not gone down to starting and parking. He had a lot of stuff left in him, I think. Eric Jones. Eric Jones is like my second favorite driver, in case you didn't know. Daniel Suarez, probably either third or fourth. Tyler Reddick is up there too. All right, Cindric? No. Oh, Rusty Wallace. Yep, Rusty. Okay. 10. Johnny Benson? No. 10. Oh, Scott Riggs. Lane Riggs is a really good driver. He's going to be... If he runs full-time in trucks this year, I hope he does for Friesen. He'll be one to watch. Oh, yeah, John Andretti. Kirk Shelmerdine? No. Shelmerdine wouldn't be this high up. He DNQ'd a lot. I don't think he had 200 starts. 77. No, I already did Hornish. Hamilton? Bobby Hamilton Jr.? No. Robbie Gordon? Wait, no. He would already be put down because Jeff Gordon. Let's go down one. Stremme? Yep, David Stremme. He got rushed. Oh, God, he was a bust. Danica. Yep, Danica Patrick. Trevor Bayne. I wish he went full-time Xfinity again. He would be a championship contender. William Byron. I'm just gonna say Corey LaJoy. Okay, I did get, and Randy LaJoy's father. Tony Raines. Tony, have you ever seen the Rains? That's a Brock Beard phrase. Jimmy Spencer, Mr. Excitement. I was gonna do Robbie Gordon here, but then oh yeah, Mike Skinner. He got close to winning many times, just couldn't pull it. Stacy Comp? No, not Stacy Compton. 72. Cole Witt. Yeah, Cole Witt. Oh, yeah, also got Brandon Witt. Brandon Witt was a pretty decent Truck Series driver. I don't think they might be related. I'm not sure if both are related or not. 37. Is that Kevin Conway? No. He definitely did not have that many starts. 30. 34. Cope? No, not Derek Cope. But when they do get entered, it does go through for them anyway. 15, Chastain. Okay, yeah, Ross Chastain. I'm not going to talk about Ross, but he's definitely a talented driver. Regardless of how much I hate Ross Chastain, he's talented, and the Hail Melon is the best move in NASCAR history, but it can't happen again, to be honest. All right, okay, yeah, Josh Wise was the other guy. I think he's a driver coach now for GMS. I could be wrong. No, I already did Timmy Hill. Yep, Timmy Hill. 16. Kevin LePage. 91, 5. Hornaday? No, not Hornaday. Bodine. Yep, Todd Bodine. It was nice to see him come back and run some trucks for Friesen. Steve Park, his career got derailed too much by concussions and all. Scott Speed, he just didn't really do that great in NASCAR. More of a road ringer guy. He did pretty good on the road courses for Levine family. 40. Ryan Preece. Oh, I wonder how he'll do in the 40. He'll definitely be better than Custer, but wonder how he'll do. BJ McLeod. Yep, BJ McLeod. 50. Oh, and speaking of Custer, there he is. I honestly think Custer's now the favorite to win the Xfinity Championship. I don't know. John Hunter and Sammy are going to probably be up there. Maybe Barry again. I don't know. Daniel Hemrick? Nope. Reddick. I think Reddick has a legit shot to make the Final Four this year for 2311. We'll see what happens with it. Ward Burt? No. Scott Wimmer? Yep, Scott Wimmer. The problem with Scott Wimmer was that he got dragged into Bill Davis Racing, which was falling off so much from their peak with Ward Burton. Like, they had fallen off so much from their peak. And Wimmer would have done a lot better had he developed with another team. Alright, 95-20. Bell, Christopher Bell. I think Christopher Bell can win a championship in the future. Jerry Nadeau. Oh my god, his career got cut way too short. He would have won some more races, I think. Jerry Nadeau would have. He should have won Sonoma in 2002, but I think he, ran out of fuel with, 2 to go. Something like that? I forget. Craven? Ricky Craven? No, I already did Craven. Oh, Carl Long? No, he wouldn't be that high. Oh, Joey Gase. 7-4. Oh, I think that's Michael Annette. Oh, yeah, 33 was... He ran the 33 at Atlanta once because Brian Scott gave up his ride after DNQing for Annette, because Annette was a fully funded guy from Pilot Flying J, which they now work with Sammy Smith. Sammy will be really good, I think, this year. Quinn Houff. Wonder if we'll ever see him come back. He didn't even bring any sponsorship with him. I know he definitely has money, but, I think his dad just had all the money, which was how he got rides, even though he didn't bring any sponsorship. 87-90. I'm just thinking. Gray Galding? No, Galding is further down. 15. We already did Yaley. Kligerman? No, not Kligerman. I know made a start in the 15, but he doesn't have that many. Justin Allgaier, I know, would be here. 50. Who ran for... Oh, Cody Ware. Well, he's that one. I was looking at this one for some reason. Ryan C. I know he made a start for Premium in 2019 at Indy. 15. Who's been in the 15? I forget. Garrett Smithley. Nope, he's all the way down there. Jesse Little. No, it can't be Jesse Little. He's only ran 2 cup races, and he won't run anymore because he's now retired. Oh, Josh Balicki. Balicki got screwed so badly by Spire giving him shitty equipment. They were giving it all to Corey LaJoie. Balicki, I hope does pretty good in Xfinity this year with DGM, and maybe we'll see. Casey Atwood, he got rushed. He could have been the next Jeff Gordon if he didn't get rushed. I mean, they were all hyping him up to be that way, but problem is he got rushed. 14, that's Chase Briscoe. I think he'll win again this year. 77, Justin Haley. I think he has a chance to win. I just don't see it happening. 01, Sprague? Jack Sprague? Nope. Green? No, I already did Green. 01, Leffler? Jason Leffler? Yep, Jason Leffler. 70, Robert Presley. I remember he won in his truck debut, I believe. 77, 71. Is that Andy Lally? No. Oh, Brendan Gaughan. Brendan Gaughan. I loved rooting for Brendan Gaughan. Such a nice guy. I mean, I met him at an autograph session once, and he was easily probably the nicest driver to meet. Rick Mast. He was originally going to replace Dale Earnhardt after he died. And he was actually a contender for the part-time 30 car. All right, 53. Is that Wally Dallenbach? No, he ran the 75. Hutch Strickland, I know, is 90 and 23. 33, 44. Is that Christian Fittipaldi? I don't think it is. 45. Hideo Fukuyama? No, he definitely did not have that many. 26. Yeah, no. 34. 55. Is that Ted? No, can't be Ted Musgrave. I'll just put him in anyway. We want to get the highest score as possible, so now we're just going to kind of start going a bit faster. 30. Who's 33? Oh, Brian Scott. Brian Scott. 66. Oh, okay, that's Brett Moffitt. Wish that Waltrip gave Brett Moffitt the 55 for the rest of the year after Vickers had the issues, because Moffitt did really good at Atlanta. Okay, 10, 36, 55, 26, 32. Patrick Carpentier. Yep, Carpentier. Anthony Alfredo. He should... I wish that RCR instead had him do a full season Xfinity in 2021, because he was definitely not ready for Cup, and he had some good Xfinity runs. I think Alfredo could have won, but we'll see how... I think Alfredo could easily have won in Xfinity. Sauter? Nope. I think I already put him in. 66, 70... Pappas. Yep, Max Pappas. 77, 53, 51, 15, 66. Oh, James Davison, I think. Yep, James Davison. Australian driver. Morgan Shepherd. 15. Who's that? I'm just trying to think. Who ran the 15 in 35 races? 32 is Matt Tifft. Yeah, who? Oh, Brendan Poole. Brendan Poole, that's right. 94, so that's Stanton Barrett. He's coming up in a Rise of the Field Fillers episode from Brock Beard. 14, 50. Larry Foyt. He was really bad in Cup. He was essentially what killed AJ Foyt's Cup team by running terrible. Andy Houston, 96. He was awful as well. Anthony Lazzaro was even worse than him. He was supposed to be... Lazzaro was going to get the 96 at first, and Andy Houston ended up being who they got. All right, 22. Alex Kennedy, one of the most obscure Cup drivers in recent years. He was a road ringer. 86. Ron Fellows. Would have been amazing if Ron Fellows won a race. All right, Noah Gragson. I actually think Gragson could win this year in the 42. I actually think he can. It's a bit of a stretch. Oh, yeah, Kenny Irwin, 90, 30. Ed Barrier? Nope, he's down there. 36, 33. Ernie Irvin? No, Ernie retired after 99. 95, 60. David Starr, I think that one is. 90, 36. I can't really think who this one could be. Hillenberg? No, can't be Andy Hillenberg. Now let's just skip. 55, 96. DJ Kennington. That's DJ Kennington. Kennington had some really great runs at times. Ty Gibbs. Thank you, Grandpa. 44. Oh, yeah, Dave Marcus. Dick Trick. I didn't do Dick Trickle yet. Dick Trickle's down there. My dad had some friends in Kentucky who were fans of Dick Trickle. 44, 49. Brett Sherman. Shauna Robinson. Yep, Shauna Robinson. 96, 46. I already did Carl Long, I think. 44. Steve Grissom? Yep, Steve Grissom. I can't think of who's been with who ran with Junie Donlavey during that time period. 98. Is that David Mayhew? No. 98, 34. Alright, time's running out, only 2 minutes left. 61, 49. I did Kirk Shum. Now it's getting pretty hard. So now you just can't really think... Oh, Jeff Fuller. Yep, Jeff Fuller, because I remember the 97. Chad Chaffin, I think, was this one. Is that one Gunzelman? No. He's later. 75, I already did Cope. 52, 51, 53, 15. Somebody must have... Someone from Rick Ware. Joey Hand? Nope, he's further down. 3... 60. Oh, that's Kaz Gralla. 96, 46. Who's that? No. You know, I'm just going to put Lazzaro down just because I need more people. Hemrick? No. I already did Hemrick. Alright, time's starting to run low. We got to hurry up. Norm Benning never made a cup race. I was going to put him down. 57. Jeff Fultz? No. Who ran the 57? I forget that one. 40 is Dario Franchitti, I think. He had a very failed run in cup. Brad Coleman? Eric Darnell. Eric Darnell, that's right. I remember he made a one-off comeback. I still can't think of 9. Okay, there's very little time left. 36, 38, 23. Robert Richardson? Yes, it is Robert Richardson. 2308. Tony Ave? No, not Tony Ave. I'm just now coming up with names. Jerry Robertson, I know, made some cup starts. Did Austin Cameron make any cup races? Yes, he did. Yeah, I'm doing like speed run now. Okay, only 10 seconds left. Oh shit. 09. Jeff Purvis. And I lost. Oh, I did get... I only got 67. Oh, well. It was Stephen Light. Mike Garvey. Bailey... Oh, Bailey Curry. That's right, he ran for Rick Ware. Stuart Kirby. Yeah, that's right, Stuart Kirby. I forgot about him. Chad McCumbee. Yep. Shane Hamill. He also got screwed by Bill Davis Racing, but he also screwed his own career by being stupid. Oh, yeah, Joe Ruttman. He ran 2 laps at Rockingham only to be parked for having no pit crew. Ryan Ellis, yep. I remember him. Chad Fincham, Tom Hubert, Frank Kimmel, Blake Cook. Yep, that's right. Blake Cook had a few cup starts. Justin Marks. Yep. Harrison Rowe. Brandon Nash. Rich Bickle. Ted Christopher. Chris Cook. Tommy Dreesy. These are... Yeah, Tommy Dreesy, I remember. Lars Hesmans. Greg Sachs when he tried to come back. Terrio, he's now, I think in the State House in Maine. Kyle Tilley, he's run on occasion. Jacques Villeneuve, Ray Black Jr. He was supposed to go full-time in 2018, but they pulled out last minute. Chad Blount, Scott Heckert, Todd Cleaver. He was supposed to replace Mark Martin at first, but when Reagan was putting up the better results, he was the one they wanted. Dylan Lupton, John Wood, Kelly Byers, Spencer Boyd, yep. Gary Bradbury, Terry Cook, Daniel Kvyat. I think we'll see him more. I think we'll see him again in some races. He may do an oval, like, I don't know, maybe Martinsville, just to get some more experience. Eddie McDonald, yep, I remember he ran for Go Fast on occasion. Eric McClure, Johnny Miller, I don't really remember him. Josh Williams, yep, he did a few this year. Andy Belmont, he only made 2. Josh Berry, I hope Josh Berry gets to Cup in the future. Yep, Tanner Burial for Obaika. Crafton, I wish Crafton didn't stay in trucks. He ended up being a truck. Alon Day, the guy, give Alon Day a ride again. Kyle Fowler, this guy you probably will forget. Victor Gonzalez Jr., Mark Goosens, Mario Goslin, Lance Hooper, Jim Englebright, Jason Keller, yep. Keller was like a Busch Series, when it was known as the Busch Series. Will Kimmel, Bill Lester, he kind of got screwed over by Bill Davis as well. Will Kimmel's been a pretty decent ARCA driver. He just hasn't won yet. Oh, yeah, but he did just. Mike Rockenfeller, I think we'll see him maybe do some more road races this year in Cup for another team. Clay Rogers, he starred in Park twice for BK Racing. Mark Thompson. Jason White, Wayne Anderson. Yep, I think he owned that. I think he was the owner of the 75 car as well. They're still around in trucks with Kligerman. Dexter Bean, Joe Bessie, Connor Daly. Yep, Connor Daly's gonna do some more Cup races this year for the Money Team. R.C. Anderson, he had a one-off. Ryan Eversley had a one-off as well. Stuart Friesen, I hope we see Stuart run the dirt race at Bristol again this year. I really hope we see that. Yeah, Spencer Gallagher, Jorge Gutierrez, Shane Golobic. He was another guy that only ran the dirt race. Klaus Graf, he was in the BAM Racing pipeline. Paulie Haraka, he had a very obscure Cup debut. Jason Adleski, I think he's now a spotter for somebody. Maybe Christopher Bell. Drew Herring, he's been Drew Herring, he would have been a decent guy to develop in the TRD pipeline, but now he's like a test guy there. I think he spots for Truex now. Austin Hill. Austin Hill is also, I think, a contender for the Xfinity title. Bobby Hillin Jr., Billy John. We already talked about him. Owen Kelly, Gary Clute. Gary Clute was part of the NASCAR Next class, I think, twice. Would have been interesting to see him develop. Bill Leitzinger, he's another Bill Davis guy. Mike Marlar, dirt guy. Jan Magnussen, I remember him. I think his brother is Kevin Magnussen. Joey McCarthy, he only made one race. No, he DNQ'd a lot in like 2006. Matt Mills, wonder what'll happen with him this year. Kevin O'Connell, Mike Olson. Mike Olson has one of the most obscure Cup debuts as well. I mean, he's a guy that probably nobody knows now. Timothy Peters, like, he got screwed over after Red Horse shut down. And I mean, I kind of wish Timothy Peters moved up as well. In addition, same thing with Crafton. I feel like both of them would have had could have been pretty decent in Xfinity. I don't know about Cup though. Yeah, Andy Pilgrim, he had another interesting Cup debut. Nelson PK Jr. I loved PK. Was a guy that I had liked to root for. And when he, I mean, obviously his father is a giant asshole. I mean, PK Jr.'s father is a giant asshole. We all know what he did. But PK Jr., I quite enjoyed rooting for him in Formula E. Like he was my favorite guy in Formula E. Kimi Räikkönen, I hope we see Räikkönen do another start for Project 91 this year. Andrew Ranger, go Andrew Ranger. I remember that. Ryan Reed. Tommy Regan as well. Like, everyone was probably, like a lot of people on here, they were probably all like, who? When he made his Cup debut. I remember he wanted to go full-time in Cup eventually. Yeah, Randy Renfro. I think he was an independent campaigner. He might have been driving for Mark Gibson, I'm not sure. Yeah, Jerry Robbins. Darcy Schrader. Ben Rhodes needs to move up. He's stuck in trucks. Like, move him up to Xfinity. The guy has talent. Yeah. Dennis Setzer, he was a good truck guy. Andy Seiss. People are going to probably forget for a while that Seiss made his Cup debut. Jason Small, I forgot that he ran a Cup. Oh yeah, Zane Smith. Zane Smith, he should have moved up to Xfinity. Why are they keeping him in trucks again? I mean, I do think, regardless, he hopefully will get a Cup ride next year. I mean, it would probably have to oust either Michael McDowell or Todd Gilliland. I don't know. Or, I don't know, maybe Front Row decides to buy a third charter, which I don't think they want to do. Kevin Swindell, he had another pretty obscure Cup debut. Joe Vard, nobody knows him. Steve Wallace, Derek White. I think there was a new documentary about his arrest. I forget. Brandon Witt, we mentioned him. Because if you remember, Derek White used to co-own MBM with Carl Long, then he got arrested for smuggling drugs. And Chris Windom. Chris Wyndham's been around for a long time. I know he's done some like Indy Lights, I think, in the past. He's a USAC champion, I think, dirt track champion, because yeah, he does a lot of stuff. Chris Windom does a lot. So yeah, with that ado, that'll be the end of this video, guys. Thank you guys for all watching. Make sure that you guys subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Hit the like button, hit the notification bell, share my channel with others, find me on other social media platforms. You can become a sponsor for as little as just $1 a month, or even donate. I think I already said you can find me on other social media platforms. But if not, find anywhere to support me if possible. And tell me and if you guys play this quiz, tell me what scores you get. Like, I want to see if someone can beat my 67%. So yeah, I'll see you guys later, and have a good day. Bye.